Welcome to another video. My name is Nena and I'm a life coach that specializes in personal development. Here at our channel we talk about everything having to do with self-transformation and personal growth. So if you aren't already a subscriber, please take a moment and become one because we definitely want you to be part of our community. If you're feeling that you're kind of at a low point in your life right now or that things aren't really that interesting, you're feeling a little bit bored, today we're going to talk about 7 things that you can do right now to start feeling happier. So jumping right on into number 1, we need to break our routine. It does not matter how interesting and exciting that your life looks to other people or on paper. In reality, we have the same thoughts, the same actions, we see the same people when we go to the same places over and over and over again. So there is a great chance that you are actually a little bit bored with your life, and that's perfectly understandable. So what are some realistic things that we could do to change our routine? We could visit different people, we could go to different places, do something that's kind of scary or maybe something that is exciting, but definitely do something that is out of your comfort zone. For me, I can even feel the difference when I just change the furniture around in my living room. So really, we're so hungry for change. So make little changes, make big changes, but change your life. Think about it right now. What could you do to really start to switch things up a little bit? You will feel immediately refreshed and interested in your life again if you start to implement changes as soon as possible. The second thing that you can do, if you don't already do it already, is meditate. And when I say meditate, make it a practice of meditation. Try to meditate every single day if possible, or at least several times a week. I say this in so many different videos, but it is so true. I feel that meditation is one of the most transformative things that you can do in your life. It makes you feel more peaceful, happy. It gives you that overall sense of control and wellness in your life. It also helps you in self-analysis and in self-awareness. So if it isn't already, make it a part of your daily routine and you will be so surprised at the difference it makes in your life. Now, number 3 is actually take care of yourself. You know, we always say that we're practicing self-love and self-care, but are we really? Are we getting enough sleep? Are we eating healthy, good, nutritious foods? Are we getting enough exercise? These are just the basics. So we've got to first look at these and make sure that we're covering the basics, which many people aren't. I used to be one of those people, but now I make it a priority. And then we need to look even beyond that. Are we really taking care of all our needs? One way we can look at that is by studying the 8 dimensions of wellness, and I actually recently did a video on that, so I'm going to link it down below, but that's a great resource for seeing if we're really taking good care of ourselves and looking at all the different dimensions of wellness. It's an easy equation. If we want to feel good, we must be taking care of ourselves, and you can use that as a resource to keep checking on a regular basis to see if that's the case for you. Number 4 is to journal and to express yourself. So one of the great tools of self-awareness is self-growth journaling. And if you don't already have a self-growth journal, I strongly suggest that you get one, because you can use that to constantly be checking in with your emotions and your feelings. You can also use it to express yourself and kind of get out the things that have been tugging at you internally. So that's a great place to kind of let go of that and study how you're feeling so you can get past negative emotions. You know, we live in a society that is so fast-paced, we are so busy, and oftentimes we think we don't have time to even express ourselves. We just keep everything bottled in so we can kind of get through everything that we need to get through. But the fact of the matter is that we must express ourselves. We must express our feelings. We are valuable people, and it's important that we are, being true to ourselves and being authentic to ourselves. So again, self-growth journaling is a great way to make sure we're really expressing ourselves and that we are staying on top of how we are feeling emotionally. Number 5, and this one has been so big in my own life, and that is to get outside. And to get outside on a regular basis. We spend so much time indoors with artificial light, and we fail to realize what that really does to our spirit. We are meant to be outside in the majesty of nature. It helps inspire us, and it helps us to remember that we're part of this big, vast universe, and that our problems are really a lot smaller than they seem when we are forgetting about this big world outside. So something that I like to do is I like to go on a walk every single morning if possible. And if that is not possible for you, at least have your coffee outside if you can, or take a few minutes at the end of the day to go outside and really look at the stars, and just remember how incredible this world is. Number 6 is to let go of the past. I know that seems easier to say than to actually do, but there is nothing you can do that is more important. When we spend so much of our current life living in the past, we're robbing ourselves of all this time that we have now. And when we're thinking about the past, chances are we're not thinking about those happy memories. Chances are we're thinking about the pain and regret of the things that we feel that we could have done better, or that we, wish we could redo in some way. But of course we can't, and those moments no longer exist. They're floating in the past somewhere where they belong. And we are in this present moment. So if we can be in this present moment, we can see all the good things that are happening in our life right now. So we need to free ourselves from the past, move on, and give ourselves the lives that we really deserve. And number 7 is do something creative. As children, we spend so much of our time doing things that are creative, and we know that it makes us feel so happy and playful. Play is really an important part of our human existence. We often forget that as adults, but we must be expressing ourselves creatively. So play an instrument, learn to paint, learn to draw, write something, write a novel. There's such a natural joy to being creative. So really give yourself opportunities to let that out. I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm not a creative person. And that is simply not true. There's no person that is not creative. Give yourself the opportunities to be creative. Learn something new. Learn something that is going to make you excited and have fun with life again, because you deserve to have fun with life again. Because you know what? Life is fun. If we're not having fun, we're not allowing ourselves to feel the fun that's available to us. So do something creative, get crazy, and you're going to be so much happier for doing so. So there you have it, 7 things that you can do right now to give you more joy and happiness in your life right away. And I really hope you do all 7 of them. Remember, it is never too late to completely transform your life and make it into something that you really want to live. So be the best version of you. Live the best life that you can possibly imagine. There is absolutely no reason not to. So I hope this video was inspirational for you, and if it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else who may need to hear the same message today. Also, if you aren't already a subscriber, go ahead and become one. We definitely want you to be part of our family. I thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have an amazing day.